Hey guys! So I'm at home for my lunch break, which is probably when you're going to get most of these videos. But I wanted to tell you the background story about our pigeons. So a lot of you have already heard that this spring was it summer or spring? I don't know. This summer we got some pigeons because Dan wanted to train Steve, our chocolate lab puppy. I think Steve is like 7, 8 months old now. And so we went out and got these homing pigeons from a friend. We spent like months getting them prepared, like almost a month maybe, getting them prepared to home. And then we finally let them out, and it took like 3 days before we got them to come home, and it was like a total disaster. We lost one of them, Queen Bee, we lost her. She never came home. But then the other 4 came back. So we had Skinny, we had Sir, which was my favorite. He was the king of the roost. And then there was Skinny, who was like the bottom of the totem pole, and everyone picked on him. Then we had Mama and Queen Bee, but Queen Bee left. So Mama and Sir ended up mating, and they made pigeon babies. And so we learned all about breeding pigeons, and it was so exciting. And we had 2 little baby pigeons hatch, because they always lay 2 eggs, and then they hatch two pigeons. So we had 2 hatch, and they were probably like a week away from getting out of the nest. And Dan forgot to lock up the Pigeon Palace one night, and raccoons got inside, and we had a massacre. I mean, like body parts, feathers, blood. The water dish was like tainted red. It was so disgusting. Dan's words to me were we were gonna have to burn the Pigeon Palace because it was so awful. Anyways, 1 bird survived. So our 2 babies died. Sir, my favorite one, he died, like big time died. And then Mama died. But Skinny survived, mostly because he was terrified of life. And he always hid up in the top corner of the Pigeon Palace so that he couldn't get picked on, I guess, by Sir, because Sir would like never let him come by, and especially with the babies, Sir and Mama were super protective. So anyways, a couple weeks ago, maybe like 2 weeks ago at this point, Dan went out and got another round of pigeons. So we're starting from scratch. We have 4, I think he got 4 pigeons, and then we still have Skinny. So anyways, Skinny is now like the kingpin. He owns that place. Also, take a step back. Dan rebuilt the Pigeon Palace, and it's now the Pigeon Fortress. So we're going to go outside in a minute, and I'm going to show everybody how incredibly awesome the new Pigeon Palace is. He even made some modifications to it yesterday, so that's pretty cool. Yeah, I'm excited to show you. But anyway, so we have 4 pigeons right now. I'll kind of introduce them to you, and then I'll show you the Pigeon Palace so that everyone can be brought up to speed. I've made lots of videos in the past about my pigeons. I deleted them all, so, but it doesn't matter because they're all dead anyways. So let's take a minute. We'll pause. We'll head outside, and then I'll show you our Pigeon Palace. Okay, so we're outside now. And I'm going to show you, I'm just going to give you a tour of the Pigeon Palace, and then I'll let you meet our birds. So this is the beautiful Pigeon Palace that Dan has built for us. We're out kind of in the north end of the house, or the backyard. Dan's over there working. He can't hear us right now. But yeah, so yesterday Dan put up this really awesome, we're calling it the prison yard, but so our pigeons can come outside and just be outside and get fresh air and the sunlight and the natural light, because we didn't want to make this house very accessible this time, accessible to little rodents and creatures, like the raccoons. Anyway, so when we let the birds out to fly, eventually, these guys still need a couple more weeks to get homed. But anyways, they're going to land on here. And then this is really nice that they can just like walk in there, but they can't come back out. So it's really great that they can come home and they can get inside whenever they want. We made a couple extra locks. We do put locks on these at night so that no pigeons or no animals can get in. Anyways, I'm gonna talk a little quieter because these guys are still new and pretty skittish. So I just dropped the phone and we have to start all over. So I'm really sorry, guys. I hope you can see all right. What I'm gonna show you, we're gonna start with up there in the top. He's not in a corner anymore because he is like the king of the prison, I guess. But that's Skinny, the white one up at the top. And then in the box, you can see these are breeding boxes. That is a gray one. She's so pretty. She's gray and she has like brown tipped wings. And she and Skinny have mated. I can't see if there are any eggs in there yet, but we're thinking we might have eggs. We might have eggs in a couple more weeks. Or I mean a couple more days. Then over here we have this white one, and then the one on the perch right up here, he's actually gray and black. He's really pretty. We think he's a boy. We think the white one that's kind of gray right now, or that's actually pecking him on the perch, we think that that's the other female in this bunch. Then there's this one on this lower perch right now. We call this one like a tuxedo. It's kind of gray-brown, but it's like a tuxedo vest. Oh my gosh, I thought he was gonna fly out. I need to get this door so they don't fly out again. And then on the bottom here, this is like the new Skinny. So we thought for the first couple weeks that he was kind of retarded, or that he had been pecked like too much, because he doesn't have hair, like, or I guess feathers, all around his head. But it's because, Dan thinks now it's because he's such a young bird. We think he's like maybe just a couple weeks old, like right out of the nest when we got him. So he's definitely the bottom of the totem pole, so to speak. But we think he is gonna come around. So anyways, this bird on the top perch, this white one in the middle, we think, like I said, we think she's a female because she's been down in this box. You can see one of her feathers down there. We think she's ready to breed, but no one will breed with her yet. And so we think that she wants to breed with that one that just fell down. So I don't know. Anyways, okay, I'm gonna close this because they're getting kind of antsy here. But yeah, so I look really crazy right now because it's really super windy out today. Sorry, welcome back. But it's a really great day out. So anyways, I thought I would ask you guys today to share some ideas for names. I mean, you have the backstory. Oh, and I did dance over there. I don't know if you can see him. I told him I was going to make a video about our pigeons today, and he was like, why would you do that? No one cares about our pigeons. I was like, no, everybody. I was like, stop. Everybody cares about our pigeons. I told him I've made so many videos about our pigeons and everyone cares, except for, I deleted them all, but it doesn't matter anyways because they're all dead. So anyways, this is the new start, and this is our second round of pigeons, and I'm hoping that in like, I don't know, a couple more weeks we'll be able to let them fly, and then I'll be able to send videos and show you guys how we do that component. Not like anyone's gonna get homing pigeons, but I just think it's fun, and like this is our life, and I want you guys to see the crazy shenanigans that I get to deal with all day, every day. So yeah, anyways, like this video, comment below with some ideas for name suggestions, because we've had these guys long enough that we need to give them some names. And then of course, if you haven't already, please subscribe, share this video with other people that you think would enjoy plants or pigeons or anything that I might have to share in the future. Okay, thank you guys, bye. I don't know why I didn't tell you this before. A couple fun pigeon facts. So pigeons mate for life. Isn't that so cute? So we think now that Skinny and his new mate have mated. Well, we hope they've mated. We think that they will actually make babies for life. Pigeons, they learn to home by atmospheric smell. So that's why they have to be here. Like I think they say something like 4 to 6 weeks to get like there's something in their brain that like listens to, or not listens, but like pays attention. They like, there's like acorns falling from the trees. What was I even saying? I don't know. Oh, the atmospheric smell. So something in their brain or their nose or whatever tells them like at a certain period of time like what home smells like. And so that's when they go out. They can fly for days or hours, days. I don't know, some can maybe, if they're really good, fly longer than that. But anyways, they know where home is by the smell of the atmosphere or like the ozone, something like that. I don't know, it's so crazy. But anyways, they have to be here long enough to reset their brain, because if we let them out right now, they just fly back home and then we'd have to go and buy them again. So we have to let them stay there for a certain period of time, and whenever that time is, it's a gamble. They do say, however, that if a bird has bedded down, so if they've found a box, made a bed, and done any kind of like nesting or making babies, oh my gosh, look at my hair, any kind of making babies, then you're golden. You can let them out to fly, because they only nest when they're like super set, ready to go, like this is their home. So Dan just ran away. He saw me videoing. So yeah, so those are a couple fun facts about our pigeons. I'm really excited to share them with you guys. Like I said, comment below with some suggestions for names, because we need names. Okay, thanks, bye.